Katie here from the YouTube channel The Scrappy Sisters, and I am up today on the Kitaholic Kits YouTube channel with a 9x12 layout using the December kits. So this layout is a total scrap lift from Steph Reed, I think, part of the Paige Evans design team, and I really loved this particular layout because it used the string and yeah, it looks cool. So what I'm doing is I'm sort of going to create I don't know, a bit of string focus, I guess, for my work, and I'm going to cut lengths of string and sort of wrap them around that green piece of pattern paper in the center of my layout. And so for a couple of these I am going to hook some of the wood veneer through. Yeah, and some of this, I can't remember, a couple of these pieces of wood veneer were from last month's kit, the November kit. Yeah, I had some stuff left over, and so I thought I would use some of it. And I can't remember what is what because I've kind of mixed it all together. So you can see here, I've cut the length of string and I'm kind of wrapping it around that green piece of pattern paper in different directions and you know, different angles to create, you know, some difference so it doesn't all look the same. And I'm just sticking down the string on the back of that page with double-sided tape, which I'll eventually remove the second side of it and use it to help adhere that to the floral piece of cardstock I'm using as my background. So these stickers here are also from, I think, the November kit, and I thought I might like to use one of those for the title rather than using the I can't think of my words this morning, using the alphas that came in the December kit, because I knew this layout was going to be really busy, and the December alphas are super cute and I love them, but they're also quite busy and I didn't think it would stand out enough. So I'm cutting some lengths of the twine, as you can see, and I'm going to, through the power of editing, edit out me sticking all of those down because it took a long time, and really you get the gist. So you can see here, this is what the final kind of stringed component of the layout looked like. I'm just sticking down the final piece now. So I've added 3 pieces of wood veneer into that, into the string. Yeah, so I was really happy with how this turned out. It did warp the paper slightly because some of the string that I sort of stuck around was a bit tight, but it just, you know, once I'd added more double-sided tape and adhered it to the floral pattern paper for the background, it was fine. You can't even tell. So that was good. So I'm just pulling off all of that double-sided tape that I used to stick the twine down with, and I'm actually going to add some more double-sided tape. I know that might be a bit excessive, but I wanted to add it all around the edge to make sure that it really adhered properly to the floral piece for the background, because I didn't want it to come up, and I also don't want any of the twine to sort of come loose. So here I go, adding more double-sided tape, but I just feel like you can never have enough double-sided tape. So I'm adding it to the top and bottom where there was no tape anyway from the string, and I also decided to add an extra sort of reinforced layer down the edge. Again, just to really make sure it's stuck down. I could have used liquid glue, that would probably have worked just as well, but I didn't have any close to hand, and I tend to use double-sided tape for everything. So yeah, I'm popping that in. So there we go. Double-sided tape. I may put some in the middle. No. So I'm sort of just eyeballing where to put that. You know, it may not be center, but it's center enough. So that's all stuck down. I've decided to go with 2 photos. So I don't know if you remember at the start, but I had 4 photos, 2 selfies with my sister, and then 2 selfies using a Snapchat filter. So I'm not using the Snapchat filter photos for this one, but I'm going to use these 2. We were at the theatre seeing Aladdin, which was lovely. So I'm just looking through the titles thinking, do I want to use one of these titles? Yeah, what do I want to do? I often like to put my title down first because it's such a big element on the page, and then I embellish around it, but I still haven't quite decided what I want my title to be. So I know I've gone off and having a look at other thickers and just thinking about the title. Could have edited this out. I'm probably also starting another YouTube video because I do like to do that while I'm scrapbooking. I like to watch YouTube scrapbooking. Oh no, so I'm checking which piece of pattern paper I want to mount these photos on. I didn't know whether I wanted to mount them on anything, but I did decide that they needed something just to help them stand out from the page a little bit. So I've grabbed this paper from the kit, which just has some text on it, but it's nice and plain, and using that to mount the photos, just to give them sort of a white border really. And I do think that helps them stand out. So just sticking that down. How's everyone been going? It's the silly season, so I for one have been flat out. Crazy busy, but haven't we all? But I feel like this year has been particularly busy. It is midway through December now when I'm doing this voiceover, and I don't think I've finished my Christmas shopping, which is a bit of a problem, but I'm hoping to get that rectified on Monday. It's the weekend now while I'm filming this, and I hope to be all done, but still, it's, you know, a week and a half before Christmas, and that is too late to be doing your Christmas shopping. Anyway, look at me with my thinking finger. thinking. So I'm just going to pop my photos up now where I want them, and I'm sort of putting the dimensionals not too close to the edge of the photo because I thought that I might like to tuck a few things under the photo when I embellish. Yeah, so just sticking those down there, placing them. I sort of tried to put them so they lined up with one of the pieces of string, almost like they were hanging. I thought about putting some paper clips or pegs on to make it really look like it was hanging, but I didn't in the end. Yeah, so there we go. Added those two photos, and now I'm still considering my title. So I am going to use these word thickers that came in the November kit, and my title I've gone for is Major Fun, which I know is a bit random, but they had the word major and fun, so we're going with that. So there we go. I've stuck that down. I am going to put a couple of the puffy hearts around as well, just because, you know, it's nice to tie the sort of puffy title in to the layout by adding some of those. So I've done that and I've put those away, and now I'm going to think about the rest of my embellishing. So I pulled out the embellishments that came in the kit, so they were mainly stickers and stuff this week, and some acrylic hearts and stars. So I'm going with the heart theme, and I'm pulling out some of the acrylic hearts, thinking about that banner, but I can't remember if I do include it. I think I do actually under the title, so I'm thinking I might pop that under the title, so I do pull up fun and stick that banner under there. Yeah, just for something a bit different, add a bit of colour. There's not a lot of colour in this layout because the background obviously is black and white, and the pattern paper is that minty sort of green colour, so I'm adding a lot more colour in with these embellishments, and I do just kind of randomly spew them onto the page. There's no real rhyme or reason to this particular layout. It's just a bit of fun. I wanted to capture, I guess, the playfulness of the photos and my sister and I, you know, messing around with selfies. Yeah, and we were just having fun. So that's sort of what I wanted the layout to really encapsulate. I don't do journaling on my full page layouts. They go beside, or this one in particular is going beside other photos in the week of the same event. So the event's already been scrapped in a Project Life format where I've made notes about what we did. So this is just an accompanying 9x12 full page layout, and so I don't tend to journal on those. And in fact, some of them I don't even put the date on because they really are beside all the other photos so of the same day. So the date is, you know, it's clear. Yeah, so I'm just sticking down those acrylic hearts with some liquid glue, and I think I used all the acrylic hearts that came in the kit this month on this layout. Yeah, so I went a bit heart crazy, but I was like, oh well, we're going with the heart theme, so let's throw them all on there. So popping those down now, and then thinking about what else I might like to include. So going through the die cuts that Deb has done, trying to see if there's anything in there that I might like. I thought about the like the drawn look, heart look, but I decided not to go with that. I'm thinking about the flowers, And then I think I go and pull out the puffy stickers and see what's in those to maybe include. So I was thinking about the flowers, but they don't end up making it. And I don't love the look of any of the die cuts in there on this layout, so I move on from those and I pull out the puffy stickers. And there's some cute puffy stickers, so I include some of those, couple of butterflies, as well as some florals. I thought about including that third butterfly, but I couldn't make it work, and I had a butterfly wood veneer anyway, so that kind of works. And then I'm thinking about some of these really cute bows, and I sort of attach some of them to the photos, which I think is super cute. And then I sort of, maybe, do I add some floral? No, I think I add a bird. I think I'm now also restarting YouTube again. So I'm going through the sticker book. I got the Amy Tan sticker book, just seeing if there's anything in the sticker book that I'd like to add, but I decided to not add it, I think. I found them a bit too flat for this particular layout. So then I pulled out the stickers from the Maggie Holmes Carousel collection, but again, I don't think I use any of them because I didn't want anything too flat. I wanted, you know, the dimension in this. So yeah, just spreading out the puffy stickers a little bit so that there wasn't, anyway, so that it was nicely spaced. But as you can see, I really did just throw a lot of things on this layout. So that is it for the embellishments. I'm just going to move the container that holds all my kit to the side because I am going to do some ink, some Heidi Swap Colour Shine Mist. So I pull out the gold, and I'm just covering the photos because I don't want to get gold splatter all over our faces. So I'm going with the gold. I'm giving it a good shake because if you've had this, you know you really need to shake it up and get the colour kind of evenly distributed around. So I've done that. I'm just splattering that around, and then I think that maybe I decide to go with another colour as well from memory. So I'm clearly excessively putting gold splatter on, and then yes, I grab another colour. I think this is the navy. Yep, it is. So the navy is one of my favourites from the Heidi Swap Colour Shine range. I haven't tried them all obviously, but I do love the navy. And so that's it. Once I've done this splatter, we are all done. So I'm going to take the covers off of my photos and I'm going to slow the video down and give you some close-ups. But we are done. This layout is finished. I hope you like how it turned out. I'm really happy. It's something very different to what I normally do. I normally go for the clean, you know, lots of white space on my layouts. But no, lately I've been trying to experiment a little more, and I really love how this one turned out. I hope you're enjoying the December kits. I hope you're getting lots of scrappy time done in amongst this silly season. And I will see you in my next video. Alright guys, bye! Enjoy December and have a merry, merry Christmas. Bye!